School culture at Horizon is fantastic. If you pull any kid aside and ask them why they're here or what they think about the school climate, they generally will say they feel safe, it's welcoming. We don't have metal detectors for an inner city school, that's unusual. They feel very much at home in our school, and we want them to feel that way.
What I can say about Horizon Science Academy, the Denison location, as well as the high school, I was very much impressed that there is no need for security guards to be carrying weapons in uniforms. There's no need for a whole lot of discipline. They have the deans that talk to the children. They try to resolve situations the best way they can, which is normally by making communication with the parents and resolving things so that they don't escalate.
But I think there's a culture of friendliness and respect, mutual respect. The teachers, the staff, the administration, they inculcate a very mutual respect, and not only that, but then the students then do that too. A lot of times the students will hold the door for me and treat me respectfully, and I think that speaks very highly of the school.
I feel comfortable with my daughter being there. The curriculum is great. It's a very family atmosphere. The teachers, everyone, parents get along. So it's a great place for my daughter to be.
It's like a melting pot. We have all kind of cultures, backgrounds, religions, ethnicities. It was great. It definitely prepared me for college now. Of course, being a college student, you meet all different backgrounds of people: Chinese, African American, Africans, Caucasians, from any country, any continent. You meet them. We've probably had them at Horizon.
Having the international staff brings a lot of diversity to my son's life. I believe in people being together, and he gets to see what other cultures bring to the world as a whole. Not one culture is better than the next, and I really believe that's very important for us to see as a human generation.
We have students from everywhere. We have Turkish students, we have Hispanic students, parents from all different cultures, and everyone gets along great.
I speak Spanish really well. My wife's from Chile. So working here at Concept Schools is a very nice culture for me because I can appreciate people from other cultures and truly enjoy spending time with them. We have teachers from Turkey, from Haiti. We have teachers that speak, I don't know how many languages, and students that speak just as many languages. And that makes for a very interesting and educational environment.
It's very diverse. In that respect, I love it, because I think the more diverse of a culture you have in a school, the more people can accept people's differences, accept people for who they are. Bullying is not as big an issue as it is in other public schools where everyone it's kind of like a cookie cutter design. It just allows for people to understand and accept each other, and plus you get to learn so much about all sorts of different people too.
It allows them to get out of the one-track mind thinking, and it makes them think on a global level. You know, just even with foreign languages, you know, my daughter, there's several different opportunities that she can be able to take different foreign languages. She comes home and tells me about just even different cultures globally that she's learned about.
My kids are able to mingle with different races, different type of people. My kids are able to realize that there are more things on earth than what they have been seeing in the Cleveland Public Schools.
I like how CMSA is very diverse, and that's probably one of the reasons why I stayed here, because I love the warm welcome that everybody gives from their cultures. And it's just great, you know, learning different cultures from different people and the things that they like.
Oh my goodness, the school culture at Horizon is very diverse, and I love the diversity within this school. With diversity comes an opportunity to learn things that aren't in a textbook, but to learn things by interacting one with the other. And so that's what this culture and the diversity in the school has brought to Janae, whereas she might not have had the opportunities to learn certain things, she is a hand-on learner now because of the diversity within Horizon.
I've had students from different places all over the world. Some of them have had difficulty speaking English, but they learn. I've had students that are Hispanic, that are black, white, come from different countries in Europe, come from Africa. Some of their parents sent them back to Africa to see how thankful they need to be here. And these people haven't been here that long. I've had children from all over the place, really. They all gain something.
The diversity I enjoy. I've learned, a lot of our staff are diverse. We have a Russian teacher. When I first started working here, my first year, she and I shared an office. So I got to know a lot about things that I didn't know, because I had certain, opinion about Russia, because in the United States we were taught, Russians are communists and this and that as I grew up as a child. So it was very interesting to meet a Russian person and see they're just like me, like any other person, and I learned a little bit about her culture and she learned a little bit about mine, and we became best friends.